Alright, where do you think we are now? We're in New Orleans. We're about to go down Bourbon Street. Be sure to subscribe, like, make comments. Let me know if you've been here. If you've been here during Mardi Gras. And we're just going to take a drive down Bourbon Street. I'm not going to get out and walk. There are a ton of people here. This is the middle of it's November 16th, 2025, and there are people all over. The weather is very nice. It's about 81 degrees right now at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Humidity is probably up in the 80s, 90s, but it's not bad because the temperature's only 81 degrees. So we're gonna go down Bourbon Street, and let me switch it around here, and this is going to be, we're crossing Street. If I drop the phone, it's because I'm trying to save a life. A lot of pedestrian. Sorry, Sam. I just poked Sam in the nose. I was down here many years ago on a family vacation. I was 14 years old, and as we're walking down Bourbon Street, my dad's covering my eyes. Don't look in there. Don't look in there. Don't look in there. It is an adult area. I mean, there will be kids down here. I was down here when I was 14. Okay. All sorts of shops and authentic New Orleans cuisine. There's Larry Flint's Hustler Club. Voodoo Blues. It's an interesting city. Wide variety of people. They've got pedicabs that'll take you around. They've got streetcars, buses, there are tours. Or if you're driving and you want to come down here, there's another Larry Flint's Hustler Club. But I was saying, if you're driving, you want to drive down through here, you can. It's a pedestrian area, pretty much. A lot of one-way streets, a lot of stop signs. Every bar you go past, there's music playing. I don't know if I really want to get out and walk around. I'm not going to buy any souvenirs probably. Living in my van, I don't have a lot of extra space. Alright, there's Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo. Marie Laveau was the voodoo queen. What she was a hairdresser and a midwife. But she was the voodoo queen, and she's buried here in New Orleans. The cemetery it used to be open. You just walk in and go into the cemetery and see her tomb, and people put X's on her tomb to ward off evil or good luck or whatever. But the cemetery is now by tour only, and that's to alleviate any vandalism. I was down here 55 years ago, so it was different, but it's still pretty much the same too. And it's just neat. If you come down, be prepared to do a lot of walking if you want to go through and see everything I'm driving through. But this is Bourbon Street, and this is where they have the parade and the big Mardi Gras party. But all the streets down here are similar. Houses down in here, just really neat. Can you imagine living down here during Mardi Gras? Probably the regulars leave town. Alright, here's Lafitte's blacksmith shop. Here's a restaurant now. And we're getting out of the business section, and this is the residential area right here. We'll make a turn and go up and see another street, so you can compare Bourbon Street to the other streets. And like I say, it's the whole area in the French Quarter. It's just fascinating. People of all sorts down here. We'll go down Ursuline's. Residential right in here. So, in comments, let me know if you pronounce it New Orleans or if you pronounce it Nolans. I think I kind of vary. Depends on who I'm talking to. Every Thursday, there's no parking from 8 a.m. to noon for street cleaning. Actually, not no parking. The residents have to park along here. No stopping. I wonder if maybe the residents are set up on a schedule, like every other Thursday, park on the other side of the street. I don't know. It kind of makes some sense. And remember, this isn't just a tourist area. People live here. There was a little mart there. They can go get their groceries or whatever. And always make way for the pedestrians. That's why I said if I drop the phone, the camera, it's because I'm saving life, because I'm looking around too, both sides of the street. It's just fascinating, and I may not be paying too much attention, and someone might be stepping out in front of me, so I'll drop the camera. But hopefully I won't have to do that. That's downtown area right down there. All right. It looks kind of dirty. It's old, but there's not litter on the streets. So it's dirty and yet it's clean. Are you all the pink ladies? Don't know if I got that. I was crossing a street, keeping an eye out, and I had to pull the camera up. There's 3 young ladies in fluffy pink dresses walking across the street. So I just yelled out, "Are you all the pink ladies?" I don't know who the pink ladies are. I just made that up. It's a drink, isn't it? Isn't the pink lady a drink? Okay. They've got this road closed off. It's Royal Street. Got it closed off for pedestrians. Let me get through here.
take it from her, grasping hands, but they don't know that they are supposed to see the land. But every night
No, I'm not going to get every bit of New Orleans. There's going to be places you're going to say, how come you didn't have that in it, in the video? I'm a traveler, not a tourist. I'm just driving around. I prefer out on the open road, the scenery, mountains, that kind of thing. But I came down to New Orleans because I was up north. I was up in Washington, D.C., and came down through Virginia and North Carolina and whatnot. And it was getting cold, so I said, let's head south where it's warm. So I came down to New Orleans. It's blocked off down there, so we'll go down this way. That was a bit of a tight squeeze. Roads aren't that great. Some of them are fine. I mean, the main streets are. This one's kind of bumpy. Yeah. Here we are at Decatur. So I'd say, come on down to New Orleans and see what it's like if you've never been here. Sometimes once is enough for a person. It all depends on your age too. I can imagine coming down here during Mardi Gras when you're in your 20s or 30s. I can't imagine coming down much later than that. But then I guess I'm an old fogey. Alright, you can take carriage rides. There's the Café du Monde, if you've ever heard of it. Well, it's still the Café du Monde, even if you haven't heard of it. Alright, here's a guy in a wizard hat walking his dog. And he's got his cat on his back. It's pretty interesting. Here's a gold statue of Joan of Arc. Remember, New Orleans is a French city. We are in the French market, the French Quarter. I said French market because I was just driving past. This is the French market. Little Zydeco music there. Okay, I turned the camera off there because we're going on the back side of the French Market and it wasn't very interesting. Here's the New Orleans Jazz Museum here. The end of the French Market. And you can get some great seafood here, but you can also get pizza. Everyone has pizza. Seems to be a lot of Italian restaurants too. Well, my plan was to turn down that road, but it appears to be closed. Balconies with beads on them. You know, during Mardi Gras, they throw beads from the balconies down to women who will lift their tops. I gotta keep this G-rated. It's just neat. If I were traveling with someone, we'd get out and would walk around. I'm by myself. That's just, yeah, it's not that fun to get out and do that kind of thing. So, at least not for me. That's not to say if you come down here by yourself, don't get out and walk around and enjoy it. But I'm enjoying just driving through it. Can you imagine having to do road work down here, or construction, or everything's pretty tight.
That's why we was kicking it. We both was equal spiritual.
Here we got the Vampire Cafe. There's voodoo shops all over. You can buy masks, you can get readings, you can probably get some potions. But I think every bar sells potions. It looks like that's blocked off up ahead, so we're going to turn here. You got neat old residences. Then you come up on grand old buildings. This is a bus route, but buses have to be 31 feet or less. I cannot imagine driving a bus down through here. Go this way. We're going to get behind the mid-city carriages and a Suns Up pedicab. I don't mind going slow. Gives me a chance to look around. I mean, these aren't beautiful buildings. They're interesting buildings. And old. New Orleans was founded in early 1700s. For some reason 1713 sticks in my head, but I don't know. If you're interested, look it up. Alright, there's the French market right there. We're going to stop right now. Subscribe, like, make comments. Let me know if you've been here. Let me know if you want to come here. Let me know if you're going to come here. Come back and see me.